Good morning, welcome to January the 1st, 2024. Wish you all a happy, healthy, prosperous new year, and welcome to my channel, Phoenix and the Soul Tree. Out in the countryside. I just thought I needed to record a short video for you. In fact, spirit angels, the guardians, whoever you like to refer to them as, my guys were really urging me to come and do a video for you. Brand new start, brand new year, and it's about taking action and go forward as you intend and you mean to. Don't be distracted or let distractions take over and prevent you from doing what you want. Some German chamomile there, growing wild. Smells divine. Smells divine, sorry. No distractions are stopping me from going forward and doing what I want to. So I did pull some cards earlier on before I came out. Hope you can hear me, it's really windy. But I really needed to be outside in the energy, and I pulled some cards from this card deck, Mystical Lenormand, the fortune cards of Anne-Marie Lenormand, and they're quite vague cards really, but the cards that came out was really about new beginnings and going forward with your intentions, seeing the bigger picture and knowing what you want to achieve at the end goal. I think that's important for the beginning of this year. You may have personal goals or work goals, love goals. It's important to see the end goal of what you want. Just as the bird comes along, flying higher for an overall perspective, to see the bigger picture from a higher place. So instead of just being in one spot looking forward and getting stuck, it's about having a higher perspective for yourself and seeing what you want to achieve in the long run, and then taking small steps, small action steps towards that. The other cards that came out, they're really pretty, these ones. Oh, really lovely. Sorry, that one went. But one of the other cards that came up, and trust me to open them upside down, Spirit playing games with me. One of the other cards that came up was about communication. So communication, and it's literally there, and I've shuffled these cards back into the pack in a different way, like just shuffled them. This is like communication by email, messenger, letter, text message. So some sort of communication that you're waiting for is on its way to you. This may be about starting a new business, starting a new course, somebody that's far from you, or a new perspective, love offer coming towards you. It may be about you've got the job, you've got the course acceptance. It could be a health condition. You may be waiting for medical communication, but it's coming towards you. And I do feel it's coming with a positive, peaceful aspect. It doesn't feel negative at all. They're really lovely cards. I just wanted to show you. The other one that came out was these two, lovers. This is like burning passion for me, so it might be time for you to start something that you've been putting off, that's a passion of yours. That could be a hobby, it could be a new enterprise, new work enterprise that you want to start. It could be something similar to doing a YouTube channel or a TikTok shop or a TikTok series. It may be small business. It could be anything. It could be something that you're really passionate about. It may also symbolize the communication is coming from a loved one, so there may be loved ones that are far from you. And the reason why it might sound a bit vague to you is because this reading is going to be seen by a lot of people, so for everybody it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same message for every single person that watches the video. And if you are watching the video, then this message may be for you. It may be for you now at this time in January, or it may be for you later in the year. It may indicate something later is coming towards you. Time is so fluid with spirit. It's not about the here and right now at this very minute. It's when it's appropriate for you, when you come across this video and it's means something to you. But I love this card because there's like a burning heart, but it's not exactly on fire. It's just like passionate, it's heated, so there could be a new passionate, heated love coming your way. There's an abundance of things around them, you know, trees, there's animals, there's spirit, there's life. It looks fun. This other card came up earlier, and this is Lady. So this represents female asking the questions. So you may be a female, or it may be your feminine side that's speaking to you, male or female, it makes no difference. So it could be your feminine side that's speaking to you to like question where you're going, what you want to do, what's happening. If it's in about a relationship, it could be that you're questioning, is this relationship for you? Are you on the right course? Should you end things? Should you talk about things? Should you bring things up that's bothering you? It again may sound a little vague, but she does look, if you have a look at her, she does look like she's pondering, she's thinking, but she also looks quite affluent, she's happy, she has got her needs met. You know, there has been struggles, but spirit always seems to come through. It doesn't, sometimes when you feel like you're on your own, spirit is there holding your hand, but just sometimes you need to make those steps yourself. You need to go forward and experience life and experience the ups and downs in life to get us an understanding of where you are and your situation around you. You know, you can't always have a parent tell you what you should do step for step, word for word. You can't be given a speech to say to somebody. You know, you have to have life experiences guide you to, so you know what you do want and what you don't want, basically. So the lady card that came up could mean that you're a woman asking yourself a lot of questions. If you're a man watching this, of course, it may be representing a female aspect in your life. So it may be representing a future love, or a future relationship coming towards you. You just may be asking yourself some questions. Is this right for you? Is this right now? Should you ask that person out? Should you go forward? You know, don't overthink things. Look at the higher perspective. You know, do you want a relationship? Are you ready to give your best self in that relationship? Are you ready to give the best of you in that course, in that job? You know, it may not be the ideal job, it may be a stepping stone for where you want to end up, where you want to get to. But can you give the best of you for that situation, for the time being? You know, it might be a temporary step. So don't stress too much. Just take it easy, go for a walk, de-stress, mellow out, just feel the wind blowing in your hair if you have hair, or just feel the breeze on your face, and go out for a stroll and just be in nature and let spirit guide you. But don't expect spirit to be there to be there for you, to act for you, to be you and lead you by the hand in every single step. Sometimes you have to make your own decisions, and it's never good or bad. It's just what's right for you at that time. So you may make a decision that you decide, I regret saying that, I regret doing that, I ended that relationship and I feel like I regret that. But you really shouldn't, because what have you learned from that? Why did you end that situation? Why did you quit that job? Why did you say, it's not working for us anymore? There may be many reasons why you felt you needed to say that or act like that at the time. Just be confident that you acted your best self for your best interests at that time, and that spirit is guiding you on the right pathway. All tracks lead to where you want to get to. You may wander off through small lanes in the countryside like me, but eventually you're going to get to where you want to be. So don't worry, don't panic. Just go with the flow of things. Don't read into things too much. Spirit feels like it just wants me to say, you need to just lighten up and look on the more fun, brighter side of life. Regarding relationships, I just feel that there's a need to say, sometimes a relationship might feel a bit heavy and negative, and there's so much positive and so much love, and you're like, oh, I really love this person, but there's this part that I don't love, and this part makes me want to end things, but I really don't know whether I should or not. Just hang back and work on you, work on yourself. Stop focusing on the negative of that person and focus more on you. What do you want? What can you change about yourself? What can you do to make you more happy? If you bring the focus back to you, you may find that negative aspect doesn't bother you so much, or it's actually not quite as bad as you thought. Obviously I'm not talking about toxic relationships at all. They are not healthy, and I do not I can't really think of the words, but I guess I'm a bit lost for words when it comes to toxic relationships, but I don't condone them. So if you're in a toxic, emotionally abusive relationship, I do suggest that you look around for local help and support, because there is, for everybody out there is support. And having said that, it's a lot more difficult for some than others to actually be able to reach out, and I fully understand that. Not everybody can reach out for help and support, but there are channels like mine and lots of others that can be there for you. Know that you're loved, know that you are worthy, and say that to yourself. You are worthy and you are lovable. I think that's the most important thing you need to know. You are lovable. Please go forward with your relationships with love and kindness in your heart. That was another thing that Spirit came up with today. It was about kind-heartedness and going forward with peace in your mind, and knowing that you want the best for you and others around you, be it family, friends, loved ones, work colleagues. Try not to be selfish on your pathway, where whatever you're doing on who you're with, but use that kind-heartedness that you have inside you. The other thing Spirit wanted me to say is, don't take too much on board. I feel that there's some family members, especially there's a mum or some mums out there that are taking way too much on their family, their family burdens on them. So this may be like something's going on with a son, or something's going on in the daughter's life, and there's other children or other family members around, and it feels like you're taking on the woes of the world. You're worrying about this person and what they're doing, you're worrying about the other one, and should they go to college here, should they take a work placement there. It just feels like you're overthinking things. Let them make their own decisions and choices. Just be there for them, whatever they decide, whether you agree with it or not. It's their pathway, not yours. So if you just take a step back and say, whatever you do decide, I'm going to be here for you. And if it works out, then absolutely fantastic. I'll be here for you. And if it doesn't work out, then, I'm going to be here for you. I think if you can not stress about all the tiny things in between, then your life is going to be less stressful. Because I feel for some, they've been overburdened with stress and it's not good for their health. So just get your own health sorted, get your health checked, decide where you want to be with your health and your stress, your depression. Don't suffer because others are putting too much stress on you, making you be taxi, pick them up here and there and drop them. You have your own life and they have theirs, and while it's good to parent, there's a fine line between doing too much and taking on too much, and looking after yourself as well as being there for your family. So don't want to go too much on about that, but just take care of yourself, okay? Stop stressing about things like, oh, what if they say this, what if they do that, what if this might happen, that might happen. It hasn't, they haven't. So just stop thinking that way. Maybe take a break from having those thoughts keep rattling through your head. The other thing that Spirit really urged me to do last year was be honest with myself and speak my mind. So I really needed to take stock of what I wanted in my life. So I'm not gonna let others dull my brightness. If I can float on a high level cloud, I'm not letting others bring me back down to earth. My candy floss cloud wants to fly just a little bit above the earth, and every now and again I'll come down and touch the earth. I'm not right up in the clouds and dreaming of everything with rose tinted spectacles and rainbows. Far from that. But what I'm trying to get to is I need to speak my mind and stop being silent when others are hurtful or disrespectful. I'm not going to put up with that anymore in my life. I'm not going to let any man or woman put me down anymore. And I think it's a message that you need to hear. Not for everybody, of course, but if in your life you're letting people make you feel bad, or that your dreams are stupid, or they're ridiculing you, or you just feel like you're being brought down to their level all the time, you have an idea and they dampen it, put out your fire basically, just don't do it anymore. Just don't have that. Sometimes you have to keep some ideas to yourself. Don't share them with others or the world until you've actually lit that idea up, and you can put action into that. And if you can do that, then great, go for it. But this year is about being who I want to be and having the confidence to just go for it. If others love you, they love you. If they don't, then that's their issue, not your issue, not my issue. So don't stress, don't worry. Not worrying about things. I do have some health aspects coming up, and I'm thinking about actually documenting that, so I will do that. but I will start another channel for that called Survivors with Love, and you'll hear a bit more about that in the next couple of weeks. I shall find the confidence to start recording a video about what's going on health wise, and I'm hoping that that shall help people in another aspect medically. But today is beginning to look bright, you know, a bit cloudy, but sun's there, spirit's there, it's supporting you. Don't feel like you're on your own. And there's a difference between being on your own and being lonely. If you're feeling lonely, then you need to look at what makes you happy, what puts that smile back on your face, what makes you laugh, you know, watch a stupid comedy, dance in a puddle, just what makes you giggle, you know, read that book. When was the last time you read a book? Picked up a picture, do some drawing, buy some pencils and do some mandala colouring or something, you know. Look at what makes you happy. When was you happiest? What was you doing then? Don't look really to other people, you know, this person made me happy, this person doesn't make me happy. Look within you a lot more. What makes you tick? What do you want to do that brightens your day, that makes you smile? Don't feel like you're on your own. Reach out to others if you are. Spirit doesn't want you to be wandering the earth lonely. There's a difference, as I said, between wandering the earth alone and being lonely. You know, enjoying your own company. You can be in a crowded shopping centre and still feel absolutely lonely. You could be sitting in a crowded room with family and friends and feel lonely. Just let's not go there for 2024. This is a brand new year and it's a brand new start. I can help coach you through things if you need coaching, if you want to reach out. Life coaching, wellness coaching. You know, just think about what you want to do, think about who you really want to be, and where's this going to take you, 2024? You know, what rainbows are you going to reach for? What are you going to manifest in your life? And you can only do that by taking steps in action, and it's not hard work. Manifesting something working with spirit and what you're entitled to, you know, spiritually, is an abundance of love, life, health, prosperity. It doesn't mean to say that everyone's entitled to be a millionaire, but it does mean that you're entitled to be the best you and have the best life you can possibly have. It doesn't matter what that is, whether it's refuse collection, postman, doctor, scientist, geologist. It doesn't matter what you're doing so long as you're doing it with love and passion. So I think that's long enough for me to ramble on about spirit. There is just one more thing I want to do, and it's very difficult when you're walking to try and pull oracle cards, but in my bag somewhere, if I can get them out, I have some angel blessing cards. I love these cards. I'm going to turn them around. Excuse me, it's so cold out here. Angel blessing cards, and I just want to see what message the angels want me to share with you. So, naked truth. Have the courage to be honest about who you are, be proud and speak truthfully. That just resonates, doesn't it? Exactly what I said. You know, be you. Don't let anybody dull your sparkle. You know, don't let anybody rain in your parade. You want to wear a rainbow hat down the street? Do it with pride. The second one is guardians of peace. Angelic forces are everywhere, healing and supporting your growth. You know, like I said, I have a medical issue that's come up. It's quite a major one, really. And one of my children said to me, "But you're always manifesting." how has this happened to you? Why is it happening? You're always manifesting. You're always talking about law of attraction and manifesting, and suddenly this major thing's happened to me. But I'm not going to look at it with a negative point of view. I'm looking at it with, okay, this is another challenge. I've been through tons of challenges over my whole entire life since I was a child. This is just another challenge, and I'm going to get through this. Maybe in the pathway along this challenge, I can help others. So I'm being positive that there is good, there is greatness that's going to come from this. Angels of celebration is another one they want to tell you. It's time to express yourself as the glorious, radiant being you are. I love this. Just look at this. Isn't that amazing? Take a screenshot if you need to. You can take a screenshot of all of them if you need to. Absolutely resonating exactly what I'm saying to you. Just celebrate who you are this year. This year is about you being your brightest self. It's not about others. It's not about others in your life as much as it is about you. You can't love others if you're not the healthy, loving being you need to be. So please remember that. You need to be 100% in love and for you before you can be there for everybody else. If you're not healthy, I don't mean if you're not healthy as such, you can't be there for others, but if you're not mentally healthy, not physically healthy, you're not going to have the strength to cope with what others are going to, want you to deal with, want your support with. So you really have to look after yourself first. The other message they want me to give you is rebirth. Oh, sorry about hair. Rebirth. The ashes of the past leave fertile ground for new spiritual growth. See your glory. These cards are just resonating so much with what I've already said. I think it's really nice to see a physical picture of what I've been saying to you. Everything that's happened in the past is laying the ground for where you're going in the future. So you may have walked over it, 1,000 times. Let's stop the continuation of that negative cycle. It's time to say, wait, hold on. We keep going around this and this situation keeps going on and on and on. Now is the time to put a stop to it. So how can I put a stop to it? Maybe I need to say no more. And I need to own my no, and I need to be okay with saying no. No, I can't help you today. I'm sorry. And you don't have to explain why. No, I'm sorry, that's not good for me to do that for you today. Another time maybe. No, I'm sorry, I can't pick you up. This time it's not good for me. Just own your no and be confident that you're entitled to say no a few more times. Don't let others expect you to be there for them all the time. You do need to do things for you. You need to be who you are. You need your own time, your own life. So own your no's more. Let's just see if there's one more. Okay, so for anybody, I think there's two more. For anyone that has been really struggling in 2023, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can go through this another year. This one's coming up. Choose life. Sorry, little hairs I keep picking up from my coat. Choose life. Go away. Nobody wants to see you. Choose life. Play your own music, sing your own song, be joyous and love life. Isn't that a bright, can't speak, tongue-tied, bright, vibrant card? It's like there's a heart but wings of the angel, and the music, you can see the music symbols in the card as well. Choose life, play your own music, sing your own song, be you. Get the help you need to help. I really do feel that there's somebody that's really, really struggled, overburdened with a lot of different things. For some it's health issues, for others it could be losses in their life, and they feel really lonely and on their own. You don't have to be. There are others, there is support out there. You've just got to decide you want to choose life and go and find that support, because it's there for you. Connection. Having said that, radiant beauty is within you. Find the pearl at the center of your heart. Connection with yourself, with your inner self, with your higher self, connection with spirit supporting you, connection with people out there, with support networks, with it could be anything. You may need help with food banks, you may need help with medical support, supporting through an illness. You may be caring for somebody and need support, helping you to look after somebody. You may be a young person looking after a parent, or overburdened with looking after your parent, but you're being the parent for them. There's support out there. Reach out to somebody, whether it's school, college, college support, student support. Reach out to others, share your burdens, choose life, sing your own song, play your own tune. Let's sing in the dance in the street more. People are already talking to themselves on their Bluetooth headphones, so why not just sing your song, be you. 2024 is about you shining brightly and being yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first. Don't keep overburdening yourself with the what ifs, she says, he says, the tittle tattles, the drama. Just drop all of that. Don't keep lying to yourself. I feel that there are people out there that keep saying, I'm on a health kick, I'm doing this, I'm eating well, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking anymore, I'm doing really well, I'm living healthy. But really they're actually not. And it's okay to have your cheat days.